Imagine standing on the edge of a precipice, staring into the abyss. The ground beneath your feet is crumbling, and you have mere moments to step back before it gives way. This is not a scene from a suspenseful movie. It's the reality of our global climate situation. The World Meteorological Organization, WMO, warns that within the next 5 years, we are likely to experience at least 1 year where the global average surface temperature exceeds 1.5 C above pre-industrial levels. This is the threshold beyond which scientists warn we could face irreversible effects on our climate system. The ticking clock. The 1.5 C limit is central to the 2015 Paris Climate Agreement, which bound countries to hold global temperature rises well below 2 C, and pursue efforts to limit them to 1.5 C. Yet, we are on the brink of breaching this threshold. While a single year's breach won't invalidate the Paris Agreement, it would be a stark reminder of how close we are to the edge. It's like a ticking clock, reminding us of the urgency to act. The global stocktake, a wake-up call. In 6 months, governments will have the opportunity to change course at COP28, the latest iteration of the annual UN climate talks. This year marks a significant milestone. The first assessment since 2015 of how countries are faring against their emissions-cutting commitments made in Paris, a process known as the global stocktake. This stocktake is expected to reveal that we are well off track to make the necessary emissions cuts to stay within 1.5 C and meet the Paris goals. The consequences of inaction. Imagine your favorite beach or coastal city. Now picture it submerged underwater due to rising sea levels caused by the melting of the Greenland and West Antarctic ice sheets. Imagine vibrant coral reefs, now bleached and lifeless. These are not just hypothetical scenarios. They are potential consequences of inaction. The power of individual action. While the situation is dire, it's not hopeless. Each of us has a role to play in combating climate change. Simple actions like reducing waste, conserving energy, and supporting renewable energy sources can make a difference. Remember, every drop in the ocean counts. The call to advocacy. As we look towards COP28, it's crucial that we hold policymakers accountable for their actions. We must demand strengthened emissions reduction targets, a commitment to peak global emissions by 2025, and a plan to turbocharge the clean energy revolution. Conclusion: the time to act is now. The window of opportunity to address climate change is closing rapidly. We must step back from the precipice and take decisive action now. It's time to move from provocation to empowerment, inspiring each other to take a stand against climate change. After all, we are not just fighting for our planet, we are fighting for our future.